Tuesday.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thanks, computer. I prepare to engage. Um, you know, outside the revolution talk and the music and the you turned out the dark. You know what I'm saying? All the other stuff I be doing. We get off into spiritual work, inner work, shadow work, and talk about the universe. Bars. But this gonna be a quick video that we're gonna get up out of here. And happy theoretical Tuesday. These are the 7 different theories on parallel universes. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, because I know like people have questions about the universe. What is it? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get off into it. And hopefully we could probably come up with our own theoretical shit on what the universe could be. So let's get off into it. Shouts out to everybody. Hope everybody having a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, and cool night. Much love to the goddess Vanta. She at work right now. Don't work too hard, baby. As soon as you get off, you're gonna have something good for you, baby. And shout out to everybody that's gonna watch this on the playback. Fuck YouTube for not sending out notifications because they're always on that bullshit. And for fucking up the comment section and for taking away likes, views, subscribers, and watch hours and having all these bots and fuck the haters, fuck the lurkers. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the bullshit. But we about to learn some shit. And maybe y'all could probably come up with your own theory on what the universe could be. Because we grew up on indoctrination on what space is, and we don't even know what the fuck space is. Let's just be honest. We only know what they fucking tell us. And if y'all remember how NASA was created, it was because of Project Paperclip. During World War II, after that shit, we took they fucking scientists, brought them over here, and made NASA. NASA is telling us that that's up there, but they have the most blurriest pictures sometimes. And they give us false bullshit and CGI mess. So, we don't even know what's real. Salute to Will. What up, dope? But yeah, about to get off into 7 different theories on the parallel universe. Maybe I can come up with your own theory on what it could be. But outside of what's being told to us by these scientists and physicists and shit, religion be like, God created heaven and earth. And other cultures think we floating around on a turtle somewhere. And some cultures think, this universe is created by some aliens. So we'll let y'all pick or maybe come up with something. But remind you, this is theoretical. You know what I'm saying? No one will really know about multiverse theory, like if it's even a possibility. But these are physicists and scientists of back in the day, the fucking smartest minds of the planet. So let's see what, or maybe one of these theoretical theories resonate with you, because like some people believe in one of these 7 theories. Now, these 7 theories are fucking crazy. And it kind of made people go crazy because they were studying this shit. The goal is to not go crazy. The goal is to just think and be like, this is very interesting. Maybe it could be like this. Or maybe you'll come up with your own theory on what the universe is after you hear this 7. Because it all leads, sometimes it's all chaotic. But like at the end of the day, shit, they talk about a Big Bang. Big Bang alone could either be good or bad. But the real world, when you hear a bang, that means something just got blowed the fuck up. Salute, Jordan. But yeah, this gonna be a short video, 18 minutes, and then we'll get up out of here. But yeah, these are 7 different theoretical theories on what the universe could be. Just have to do a quick breakdown real quick. Let's go.
Terrifying. All right, let's go.
Hold on, wait a minute. Fuck all that. Hold on, wait a minute. Real quick. I gotta do this real quick. This shit fucking hilarious. Hold on.
Michelle Obama is a man.
the fuck?
Keep my name out your mouth.
They tripping over this shit. Michelle Obama is a man. That shit fucking hilarious. Okay, cool. Now let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Number 7, the bubble universe theory. To understand how terrifyingly insignificant we might be, we have to go back to the very beginning. Not just the beginning of human history, or the Earth, but the fraction of a microsecond immediately following the Big Bang. In the 1980s, theoretical physicist Alan Guth proposed the theory of cosmic inflation. The idea was that in the first 10 to the power of minus 36 seconds of existence, space itself expanded at a rate exponentially faster than the speed of light.
Oh yeah, like this may go over people's heads. You know, this is technobabble. This is science, mathematics, quantum mechanics, and string theory. You know, like not too many people up on this. So my bad if I'm going a little Star Trek-ish or you know, but it is what it is. Some people want to know what the fuck the universe is, and these are the theoretical theories from the physicists, smartest minds of our time. It's a bad baby.
It smoothed out the cosmos, creating the relatively uniform universe we see when we point our most powerful telescopes into the deep dark.
Yep.
But there's a catch to this mathematical model.
Yep, and they killed that bitch within a week. They killed that bitch within a fucking week. But let me go back to it, because let me go back to the beginning of this. It's only 41 seconds. We still got time.
All right, let's go. Number 7, the bubble universe theory. To understand how terrifyingly insignificant we might be, we have to go back to the very beginning. Not just the beginning of human history, or the Earth, but the fraction of a microsecond immediately following the Big Bang. In the 1980s, theoretical physicist Alan Guth proposed the theory of cosmic inflation. The idea was that in the first 10 to the power of minus 36 seconds of existence, space itself expanded at a rate exponentially faster than the speed of light. It smoothed out the cosmos, creating the relatively uniform universe we see when we point our most powerful telescopes into the deep dark. But there's a catch to this mathematical model, a consequence so disturbing that many physicists initially refused to accept it. The math of cosmic inflation dictates that inflation doesn't just stop. It stops in certain localized areas, but in the grander, unfathomable bulk of whatever space truly is, inflation is eternal. It is
whatever space truly is. When I went back to my question last time, we was talking about space. What the fuck is space? We're only being told it is called space from the indoctrination. What is space? Yeah, the bubble universe theory.
Happening forever. Imagine a pot of boiling water. The water represents an infinitely expanding, violently energetic quantum field. As the water boils, tiny bubbles form. Inside these bubbles, the violent expansion has stopped. The energy settles. Matter is allowed to cool, coalesce, and eventually form stars, galaxies, planets, and perhaps biological organisms that look up at their night sky and think they are seeing the whole of existence. Our entire observable universe, all 93 billion light years of it, containing hundreds of billions of galaxies, each with hundreds of billions of stars, is just one single, microscopic bubble in a rolling, infinite ocean of boiling cosmic foam. What makes the bubble universe theory profoundly unsettling is what lies outside our bubble. Because the space between these bubbles is expanding faster than the speed of light, we are permanently cut off from the rest of the foam. We could travel at light speed for 1 trillion years, and we would never reach the edge of our bubble, let alone breach it. But if we could somehow pierce the barrier and look at a neighboring bubble, what we would see would shatter our understanding of reality. The laws of physics are not fundamental. They are localized. They are simply the way the energy settled in our specific bubble. In the bubble next door, gravity might repel instead of attract. Electromagnetism might not exist. Atoms might be impossible. There could be bubbles filled with nothing but an endlessly screaming void of chaotic radiation, and others containing physical structures we lack the biological hardware to even perceive. We are living in a sealed, microscopic pocket of survivable physics, drifting blindly through a hyperdimensional storm of alien realities that would instantly obliterate us if the walls of our bubble were ever to pop. Number 6, the daughter universe theory.
Yeah, that's some dangerous shit. That's that bubble. Now we at the fucking daughter.
We usually think of the universe at the macro level, stars, black holes, vast distances. But the truest horrors of parallel realities hide at the bottom of existence, in the microscopic realm of quantum mechanics. For over a century, physicists have known that particles at the quantum level do not behave like physical objects. They exist in a state of probability. An electron doesn't have a fixed location. It exists in a superposition, a hazy cloud of everywhere it could be, all at once. It only snaps into a definite position when it is observed or interacts with another system. But what happens to the other probabilities? If an electron had a 50% chance of spinning up and a 50% chance of spinning down, and we measure it spinning up, where did the down outcome go? The daughter universe theory, often tied to the broader implications of quantum branching, provides an answer that destroys the concept of human choice. The universe does not choose an outcome, it splits. Every single time a quantum event occurs with multiple possible outcomes, reality fractures. It creates a brand new, fully formed daughter universe for every single possibility. Because your brain and your body are made of quantum particles, and because every chemical reaction in your neurons is dependent on quantum states, this splitting is tied to you. Every decision you have ever made, and every decision you didn't make, has spawned an entirely new universe. Think about your life. Think about the near misses. The time you looked up from your phone just in time to hit the brakes and avoid a fatal car crash. In the daughter universe theory, you didn't just get lucky. The universe split. There is a reality, just as vivid, just as real as the one you are sitting in right now, where you didn't look up. There is a universe where your family received a devastating phone call. There is a universe where you took that other job. There is a universe where you spoke to that stranger who became the love of your life, and one where you walked right past them. The weight of this theory is existentially crushing. It means there is a version of you who has lived a life of unimaginable tragedy, and a version who has achieved every dream you ever had. There is a version of you reading these very words, and there is a version who clicked away 5 seconds ago. There is no such thing as destiny or what was meant to be. Everything that is physically possible to happen is happening, right now. An infinite number of you are living out an infinite number of variations of your exact life, separated by imperceptible walls of quantum probability, completely unaware of the unending grief and joy occurring simultaneously, just a fraction of a dimension away. Free will is an illusion. You are just a passenger in one specific branch of an endlessly splintering tree of reality. Number 5.
Yeah. Now, I need to be honest. The theories that you are hearing and the theories that you're about to hear later on, more through the video, this shit drove people crazy. Like, mind you, because when you're studying shit for 10, 20, 30, 40 fucking years, and you still ain't coming up with an answer, the shit's still called a fucking theory, yeah, I'll go crazy too. Because there's no facts yet. Motherfuckers spent their whole life on a theory of what could possibly be. And don't get me wrong, sound interesting, but most of these theories are so fucking devastating because they understand the mechanics of the motherfucking universe. This shit is chaos. it's like it's real shit. But when it comes to these choices branching off and creating other daughter universes, you know, it makes a person look at their life and be like, all right, there's one that's suffering bad. There's some are dead, and there's some already achieved the greatness. So what the fuck is my purpose? You know, when they get to these inner questions, the shit drove people crazy. Let's go.
Mathematical universe hypothesis. To grasp the terror of this next theory, we have to ask a question that has haunted philosophers and physicists for millennia. Why does math work? Why is it that
And that is a great fucking question. Why does math work? How can
beings, using abstract symbols on a piece of paper, can perfectly predict the behavior of a black hole billions of light years away? Why does the physical universe follow the rules of a conceptual language invented by primates on a damp rock? In 2014, MIT cosmologist Max Tegmark proposed a solution that is as brilliant as it is terrifying. He called it the mathematical universe hypothesis. Tegmark argues that we have the relationship between math and reality completely backward. Mathematics is not a tool we invented to describe the physical universe. Mathematics is the physical universe.
That right there will blow your motherfucking mind. I know everybody was in the room like, oh my God, explain. It's like we don't describe the physical universe. Mathematics is the physical universe. But you know how these pompous, condescending, judgmental asshole, smart motherfuckers be. They be like, prove it. But you can't prove a fucking theory. The goal is to try to motherfucking see if the theory can be true due to the research and shit that you know. I putting myself in their shoes in the lab studying. I'll probably have a hand on my head with a drink next to me. I swear to fucking God. It's like, they're like, hey, Dr. Kane, I see you got another bottle. Yeah. I'm trying to study this motherfucking black hole.
According to this hypothesis, all of reality is fundamentally nothing but a mathematical structure. We perceive it as physical, as tables and chairs, stars and skin, because we are self-aware substructures embedded within the grand mathematical equation. We are the math experiencing itself. But Tegmark takes this to its absolute, inevitable conclusion, known as the Level 4 multiverse. If our universe is a mathematical structure, what about all the other mathematical structures?
Right.
What about the equations that don't apply to our world?
Right.
Tegmark states that mathematical existence and physical existence are exactly the same thing. If a mathematical structure is completely consistent and free of contradictions, it must physically exist somewhere. This is not a multiverse of different choices.
So basically, he's saying everything has a source, and there's an essence of truth in that. Everything has a source, and you can use what I just said with anything. Everything has a source. For example, since we're talking about space and time, let's talk about Star Trek, Star Wars. Fuck it, Star Wars. You think a person just woke up and said, I'm about to write a dog-ass TV show or a movie. Fuck, we're going to go in a movie, the Star Wars, about aliens, space politics, and some shit called the Force, and we're going to fight with lasers and lightsabers. Bars. You think a person just woke up and said, I'm about to do this? No. No. Mm-mm. Don't get me wrong. I do not doubt the human imagination. But even that, where does that come from? You know? But anyway, consciousness could be the source. Infinite consciousness, infinite awareness. That's my theory, my personal theory of what the source could be. Some people call it God. Some people call it source. Some people call it universe. So
different cosmic bubbles. This is a multiverse of entirely different foundations of logic. There is an infinite library of universes built on mathematics that human brains are physically incapable of understanding. Universes where 1 + 1 does not equal 2. Universes with
and there are some people right now in this physical reality saying 1 + 1 is not 2. We've heard this shit on platforms. Meaning somebody, multiple people fucks with this theory. And if they never heard of this theory, they're on the line of this theory unknowingly. Their mind is in another realm. They probably in the realm of this theory. You feel me? They're not thinking the way we think. They thinking 1 + 1 is fucking 3. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's saying in another universe, 1 + 1 is fucking 3. But in that universe, there is a different laws of physics and mathematics and quantum mechanics. No telling how the gravity is, even if there is gravity. We don't even, Don't get me started on that because we're going to get into it.
Concept of time or space or causality. Universes that exist as pure geometry, or infinite dimensional fractal landscapes, devoid of anything resembling matter or energy. We happen to live in this specific universe simply because this particular set of equations allows for the slow accumulation of carbon-based molecules capable of self-reflection. We are a localized anomaly of comprehensible algebra in a limitless, screaming void of alien mathematics. The universe isn't just stranger than we imagine. Under this theory, it is strictly, mathematically required to be stranger than we can imagine. Number 4, the brain multiverse theory. If you look at the fundamental forces of our universe, something doesn't add up. Gravity is broken. Compared to the other forces like electromagnetism or the strong nuclear force, gravity is absurdly, hilariously weak. You can defeat the entire gravitational pull of the planet Earth just by picking up a paperclip with a tiny refrigerator magnet. For decades, this hierarchy problem drove physicists to the edge of madness. Why is gravity so weak? The answer might come from string theory, specifically M theory, which requires the universe to have 11 dimensions. We only experience 3 dimensions of space and 1 of time. The rest are curled up, impossibly small. But M theory proposes that our entire 3D universe is actually a membrane, or a brain for short, floating inside a colossal, higher dimensional space known as the bulk. Imagine a single sheet of paper floating in a massive, empty room. The 2D surface of the paper is our universe. We are trapped on it. We can move forward, backward, left, right, but we cannot move up or down off the paper into the 3D room. Now imagine there are other sheets of paper floating in that same room. These are other brains, other parallel universes.
Yep. And I talked about that on one of my videos, and this was years ago. For example, if anybody write music or got a rhyme book right in front of you, think of this. Grab your book and turn to the first page where you wrote your songs on. And it should be a whole bunch of pages with your songs, right? I got my rhyme book right here. First page. The first page. Now, mind you, the page got the same edges, the 4 corners of the universe, right? Your words are your creation, or your worlds, or your universes. You turn the page, another universe. It's still yours, still your words, but it's different. It's in different places. Some of the words are the same, which means there are some parallel worlds that are exactly the same as this one, but it's slightly off. It's only slightly off because it's on another page. You turn to the next page, it's still your words, still the 4 dimensions of the paper, like that.
According to the brain multiverse theory, these other universes are hovering right next to ours. They might be just millimeters away from you right now.
Yeah, but millimeters away. Go back to your book. When you close your book, how thin is the universe in between the next page before you turn it? It's like a slither, like a millisecond. Or I mean like a inch, or like what's smaller than an inch? I'm not really sure. But yeah. Just picture your book as the whole solid universe. My album are a different universe. Each album is a different. That too. Yep. Whatever.
Because they exist in a higher dimension, you cannot see, touch, or interact with them. But gravity can. Physicists propose that gravity is the only force not confined to our brain. It leaks out into the bulk, spreading across the higher dimensions. That is why it appears so weak to us. We are only feeling a fraction of its true strength. The rest of the gravitational force is bleeding over into the parallel universes right next door, and their gravity is bleeding into ours. That mysterious dark matter we can't seem to find, which holds our galaxies together? Some theorists suggest it isn't missing matter in our universe at all. It is the gravitational ghost of entire galaxies shining in the parallel universe, hovering a millimeter away from our own. But here is where the brain multiverse becomes a horror story. These brains are not perfectly still. They drift through the bulk. They ripple. And sometimes, inevitably, they collide. Theoretical physicists Paul Steinhardt and Neil Turok proposed the ekpyrotic universe model. They suggest that the Big Bang was not the spontaneous creation of everything out of nothing.
Yep, I used to
The
think
Big
that
Bang
too.
was the cataclysmic, incomprehensible impact
Yep, mean
of
another
two parallel
universe.
brains smashing into each other in the higher dimensions. The collision released unimaginable kinetic energy, incinerating everything on both brains and filling them with superheated plasma, resetting the clock. This means our universe was born in violence. And because these brains continue to ripple and drift, another collision isn't just possible, it is inevitable. Sometime in the future, with absolutely no warning, another universe could slam into ours, instantly vaporizing every star, every planet, and every trace of our existence in a new explosion of creation. Number 3. The cyclic universe theory. Humanity has a fundamental obsession with beginnings and endings. We desperately want to know how the universe started, and we are terrified of how it will die.
Yep, we are the planets or universes. Yep, I used to say universes. Because I used to say that same shit back in the day. Yep, just another planet meeting with another planet. And it's like, because I used it in the analogy of women. I'm like, I'm a universe. She is a universe. Get together, give it a big bang, and create a new life. You dig?
We assume that time is a straight line drawn from point A to point B. But what if time isn't a line? What if it's a circle? The cyclic universe theory, supported by heavyweights like Nobel laureate Roger Penrose, strips away the uniqueness of our existence. According to standard cosmology, our universe will eventually suffer a heat death. Trillions of years from now, the stars will burn out, the galaxies will dissolve, the black holes will slowly evaporate through Hawking radiation, until nothing is left but a cold, dark, endlessly expanding soup of low-energy photons.
And that made, man, this shit made people go crazy, and plus it made motherfuckers scared, like we're gonna fucking die. Like the movie Project Hail Mary, it kind of have this plot line where like all the stars die. So if you haven't seen Project Hail Mary, check it out. Make sure y'all go to Look Movies too. Shouts out to Jordan for hooking me up. I still gotta watch that Disclosure Day. I keep on seeing the motherfucking bad reviews on it. I ain't look at it yet. I ain't trying to spoil it. But I might watch it after this, but I might be a little tired. So I'll probably watch it in the morning. Smoke this last blunt.
It is the ultimate end of all things. Entropy wins. But Penrose's conformal cyclic cosmology introduces a mind-bending mathematical trick. In a completely empty, perfectly dead universe where there is absolutely no mass left, only massless photons, the concepts of time and space mathematically lose their meaning. Without...
Oh, so I don't think that no more. Talk about the universe shit. Oh, shit. It's that's what I used to think about, like when I talk to the ladies and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute ago since I used to say it. Like it was a minute ago. I say my early 20s. In my early 20s.
Mass, there is no scale. The universe forgets how big it is. From a mathematical perspective, an infinitely large, infinitely empty, infinitely cold universe becomes completely indistinguishable from an infinitely small, infinitely dense, infinitely hot singularity. The end state of the universe becomes the exact starting condition for a new Big Bang. We are not the first. The universe has not simply existed for 13.8 billion years. It has been expanding, dying, and rebounding for eternity. Every time the universe dies, it compresses back down and violently explodes into a brand new era, or eon. Penrose even claims to have found physical evidence for this in the cosmic microwave background radiation, faint circular patterns, Hawking points, that he argues are the ghostly scars of hypermassive black holes evaporating in the universe that existed before ours. The psychological implication of the cyclic universe is suffocating. It is the claustrophobia of infinity. You are not living in a unique, linear narrative of cosmic history. You are simply one momentary configuration of atoms in a cycle that has no beginning and will never, ever end. Trillions of universes have come before us. Entire civilizations have risen, mapped their stars, fought their wars, created art, and looked up at the sky in wonder, only to be entirely erased from existence by the reset of the cosmos. And trillions more will follow us. Everything we are, everything we will ever do, is doomed to be ground down to nothing and rewritten. We are trapped on a cosmic wheel of reincarnation that has no memory, no purpose, and absolutely no exit. Number 2.
Yeah. And we're thinking about our own reincarnation cycle. Oh my God, we're going to motherfucking reincarnate and come back. No, the universe is on a fucking reincarnation loop. Fuck us. The universe is like, fuck this shit too. The universe, I'm like, nigga, I know y'all bitching, but I'm really bitching. I the one that got to experience the fucking explosion. Y'all get a motherfucking pain, a fucking painless death. I gotta fucking explode. Well, some of y'all explode because y'all gotta deal with being shot at by our government or blown up by your government. You know, like that's like a big bang, but y'all don't come back from that. Everything is brand fucking new. Out with the old, in with the new. But we know about the god Shiva, Shiva the Destroyer. His job is to destroy the fucking universe. Out with the old, in with the fucking new. And I walk his fucking path, the path of peace of mind and metafucking. I'm the god of fucking destruction. And I think it is supposed to be like that. Think about it. You're the god of destruction. Your job is to destroy. But you follow the path of peace of mind and meditation, man. You know, like if he was really ruled by his emotions, he'll destroy this whole goddamn fucking universe, even if he mad. So it's like, no, be happy that he only destroyed when it's time. And to me personally, I think it's time for this bitch to be rewritten. Me personally. Because at the end of the day, God ain't showing up. Ain't nobody trying to start a revolution. I gotta do this shit with motherfucking 4 to 6 man teams on some Splinter Cell shit in every major city state in the country. Here's how you know ain't nobody gonna really rise up. Because when the Black Panthers came out, motherfuckers looked at them like they was fucking crazy. Nigga, when a motherfucker saw the Black Panthers run through the shit with them guns, everybody should have rose up with theirs. Everybody should have rose up against this government and roll with the Black Panthers for this. For real, for real. Would have took this country back overnight. You know what I'm saying? We'll took this shit back overnight, and we would have, it'll be a whole new thing. We'll still have the disco. We'll still have the motherfucking funk era. We'll still have all the great shit. But the difference is it'll be more happier and more funner because there ain't no government intervention infiltrating shit with motherfucking drugs like they did with the LSD and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, hopefully in the parallel universe we had a time like that. But real shit, dog. Motherfuckers should have saw the Black Panthers do what they did. And not only just that, because like behind the scenes, there was motherfucking doing soup kitchens, there was motherfucking schools and clinics and shit. And the females was running the motherfucking businesses and the motherfucking numbers and shit. I'm talking about the females really truly held it down. You know, like they'll get the props that they deserve. But you know, by the men out there in the street doing the motherfucking militant work, doing the speeches, the ladies are behind the scenes making sure the money is right, the school is right, the clinic is right, and like whatever giveaways they doing, you know. But nah, our people were still motherfucking scared. Like, oh my God, I'm still scared to get shot and tear gassed and bit by a dog and hung in the street. You know, like I said, y'all root for the revolutionaries in the movies, but y'all never root for the revolutionaries when they actually out here doing this shit for real. You know, to the point where motherfucker had to get infiltrated. That shit would have never happened if everybody would have rose up against the government. They would have motherfucker thought twice. They would have thought twice about doing some motherfucking dumb shit. And it's like motherfucker like Method Man said, like they're gonna have to blow us up. I'm talking about the moment we get the upper hand, they're gonna have to blow us up. You know? Yeah. I think we get to the jubilation side after this. Young nigga yang type, or the yin and yang type shit. Yep, shit crazy.
The many worlds interpretation. It is vital to separate this from the daughter universe. While the daughter theory is often popularized as a philosophical mechanism for human choices, the original many worlds interpretation, proposed by physicist Hugh Everett III in 1957, is far more rigid, infinitely more mathematical, and significantly more terrifying. Everett didn't set out to invent a multiverse. He simply looked at the Schrödinger equation, the fundamental math that successfully governs quantum mechanics, and noticed a glaring human bias. The reigning Copenhagen interpretation stated that quantum superpositions, particles existing in multiple states, collapse into a single reality the moment they are observed. But Everett realized there was absolutely nothing in the math that said the wave function ever collapses.
Woo! You know that wave function and shit, you know, like that double slit experiment and shit. How we just fully interpret that, you know, like the motherfucking shit collapses because of our observation. He about to flip this shit.
The collapse was a lie physicists told themselves because they couldn't handle the alternative. Everett removed the collapse. He applied the Schrödinger equation to the entire universe at once. The result is pure, unadulterated reality splitting. When a quantum system is in a superposition of state A and state B, and an observer looks at it, the observer doesn't force it to pick one. Instead, the observer becomes entangled with the system. The universe splits into two mutually unobservable, but equally real branches. In one branch, the observer sees state A. In the other, the observer sees state B. This isn't philosophical speculation. It is the most literal reading of the most successful physical theory in human history. The exact same physics that allow the transistors in your smartphone to function demand that many worlds is real. The terror of many worlds lies in its sheer, unrelenting volume. This isn't just about big decisions. The universe is splitting every single time a photon from the lamp next to you strikes an atom in the wall. It is splitting billions of times a millisecond, in every cubic centimeter of space, across the 93 billion light-year expanse of the cosmos. The reality you are experiencing right now is incredibly, infinitesimally thin. You are riding the crest of an exponentially multiplying wave of realities, constantly branching, constantly creating nearly identical copies of you. Everett's theory was so disturbing to the scientific establishment of the 1950s that he was essentially ostracized by giants like Niels Bohr.
That's fucked up.
He left quantum physics entirely, went to work for the Pentagon.
That nigga left quantum physics after being ostracized because they didn't want to motherfucker think of the alternative. They didn't want to motherfucking, like, yo, it is kind of scary though. Looking at the double slit experiment. And it's based on the observer. They say like the moment you look at it, the fucking reality splits. You're looking at something, but the other person is looking at the opposite of what you're looking. It's like I guess like a mirror effect or some shit like that. Something like a mirror universe. Basically like a mirror universe. This is deep. Avanta gonna love this when she get off of work for sure.
Drank himself to death at age 51, convinced until his dying breath that there were infinite versions of him carrying on in other branches. Today, a massive and growing faction of theoretical physicists believe Everett was entirely correct. We are utterly surrounded by a solid block of alternate realities, overlapping and expanding.
Yeah. Now, years later, the motherfucker that was ostracized, forced to fucking leave his job to go work at the Pentagon and drink his fucking life away. But he died with like, yo, man, that shit is real. I created it. And this theoretically possibly could be. I don't know if it's real. But I created it. But now theoretical physicists like, yo, man, dog, I think you're right. That's some bullshit. But it usually be like that. And it's sad. And here's why it's sad, because of a man named Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh made some great paintings. And this man lived a sad life. They talked about his work. They talked about him heavy, man. They really, Really made this man feel bad. But now, many years after his death, many years after his man's death, Vincent van Gogh paintings are the greatest in the world. You know, there was a Doctor Who episode about Vincent van Gogh. They had to go inside one of his paintings. It was crazy. It was eerie. But the doctor was so cool. You know, he kind of, like he had to put a smile on Vincent van Gogh's face, but like it was, like it was like tears of joy to understand that his pictures and his life did have meaning in the future. He took him to the future to an art museum, and his work was in there, and everybody was looking in awe, like, oh my God, this is awesome. And then the doctor went to one of the guys and asked him, like, what do you think of this painting? Like, just to let Van Gogh like listen in the background, and the person described the painting just like how Van Gogh expressed it when he was doing it, and it was very heartfelt. Damn, they cut me up. Damn. I think they noticed, like, whenever I look away from the goddamn phone and start talking, they're like, all right, get him. He ain't looking at the phone. God, I hate YouTube. I really fucking do. I really fucking do. But fuck it. Let's take it back to it.
Endlessly, separating us forever from the infinite variations of the people we love, trapped in our own localized slice of an inescapable quantum matrix. Number 1, the holographic multiverse. Every theory on this list assumes that the universe, whether it is a bubble, a membrane, or a branching timeline, is physically real. This final theory fundamentally destroys the very concept of physical reality. To understand the holographic multiverse, you have to look into the darkest objects in creation, black holes. In the 1970s, Stephen Hawking and Jacob Bekenstein realized something bizarre about black holes. The amount of information, the fundamental quantum arrangement of all the matter that fell into it, contained within a black hole, does not scale with its 3D volume. It scales with its 2D surface area, the event horizon. Decades later, physicists like Leonard Susskind and Juan Maldacena took this paradox and blew it up to the scale of the entire cosmos, creating the holographic principle. According to this rigorously mathematical framework, string theory operates beautifully if you assume that a 3D space with gravity is completely mathematically equivalent to a 2D boundary without gravity that completely surrounds it. Read that again. The math works perfectly if the three-dimensional universe we live in is actually just a projection. If this theory is correct...
Yeah, because a black hole is fucking crazy. How is there a two-dimensional flat space around the dark hole, which they call the event horizon? And how in the fuck does it suck up light? So I came with a theory. It's kind of a little funny, but crazy, but logical. The black hole could be the toilet of the fucking universe. The toilet, like literally. If that bitch suck up everything, including light, what the fuck else could it fucking be? But the real question is, what's on the other side? And the theory is it's another universe just like ours, but a little different. Some motherfuckers say that your ass would get ripped to nothingness going in that shit. Good luck, because no one haven't made it in or out. And and some say like some dark holes is moving. It could eventually make its way to Earth. Now that's some scary shit. Because no telling what will happen if this planet was sucked into a black hole. Probably all the air would be sucked from us and our fucking breath will leave our bodies and we all just fucking die suffocating death due to our lungs all collapsing because the air has been, just sucked away because it sucks up everything. So the first thing will go is the air. We're gonna die of we go yeah, we're gonna lose our breath. It's over. And then next will be the buildings and the planes and all this shit is gonna get sucked in a fucking black hole. But we the first to go. And it's crazy to think about. I see why some people motherfucking went crazy with these theories. Yeah. There's so many versions of us. I think we in that black hole. That's why it's crazy over here. But real shit is crazy everywhere. I think it's more crazier on the other side. Just with motherfucking stronger mechanics, like mathematics and probably I think it's more fucked up on the other side. Because we just deal with our mathematics. There's alien mathematics too that we don't even motherfucking know about. We don't even motherfucking know anything about. Because we still are exploring, like we still exploring this shit. And plus everything is still a theory. they haven't came to a fucking fact yet. Like I'm talking about like truly knowing for sure. But I think they do. I think they do. And the ones that was ostracized, the one that was fucked over, they probably was close. They probably was flying too close to the sun and they had to be getting rid of. Like my guy did, like they ostracized him and he ended up working for the Pentagon. What? No. They came to you because ain't no way in the fuck you about to be in this motherfucking field. And they, like yesterday, ostracized you is fucked up, but your mind needs to be here at the Pentagon. And this motherfucker, drank the motherfucking rest of his life away. But he had to been on to something. Had to been on to something for them to go straight to the Pentagon. Look, even though he was ostracized, going to the Pentagon is bigger than all those theoretical physicists put together that ostracized him. But he still didn't feel happy or fulfilled because his real true work was his work. Going to the Pentagon and be like, oh, that's some bullshit. Now I'm a pencil pusher. Or he was probably working on some shit for the Pentagon, but the Pentagon probably, just really grabbed him so like he don't do no shit on his own. That's what I think it was. Like, yo, give him to work for us and let's just watch him. Like put him at a job where he love or something, or like make him motherfucker do some other shit. He can't be out there on his own. Or he took it upon himself to go work for the Pentagon himself. Maybe he did that, Who knows? Because you gotta motherfucker find another field of fucking work. And then you just been ostracized from your motherfucking field that you love. But I think that's it.
Correct. Everything you perceive, the depth of the room you are in, the distance to the sun, the blood pumping through your veins, the feeling of the device in your hand, is an illusion. You are not a three-dimensional biological entity. You are a highly complex projection of two-dimensional information encoded on a distant, incomprehensible mathematical boundary at the absolute edge of reality. You are, quite literally, a biological hologram. The implications for parallel universes under this theory are the most disturbing of all. If our entire universe is just a holographic rendering of 2D source code, then what we call parallel universes aren't other physical places. They aren't bubbles far away, or dimensions hovering next door. They are simply different rendering outputs of the same underlying data matrix. They are alternative processing loops. You are not living in a physical universe. You are living in a manifestation of geometry and information processing. If the holographic multiverse is real, there is no you to travel to a parallel world, because there is no physical matter to make the journey. We are nothing more than cosmic data, acting out a simulated experience of space and time, rendering the very concept of human existence down to lines of mathematical code on the inner surface of an inescapable, infinite sphere. We are not alone in the multiverse. We aren't even real in our own
Yep. We're not alone in our multiverse, but not even real in our own. That's deep. But he said something. He said like we're infinite, which leads me back to my shit. With infinite consciousness, infinite awareness driving the vehicle known as the human body. You know, I am the source. I am the logos. I am the monad. When I die, I go back to myself. Hologram, no hologram. But yeah, Joey is like, yeah. I can see why my motherfuckers went crazy on those theories. Yeah. And tripped out right now. Yeah. Yeah, they tripped out like a motherfucker. But so the question is, will there ever be peace? If you want peace, prepare for war. That's the saying goes. As the saying goes, you want peace, prepare for war. We got to kill all these evil motherfuckers. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. Yep. Yep. You is everything. Everything is you. Yep. That's a song. Everything, everything, everything. You are everything. Everything, everything. That was the shit. I grew up on that shit. I grew up on that song. You are everything, everything. Only that beat was cold. And shout out to everybody. This is Theoretical Tuesday. Let me get ready to roll this last blunt and go to sleep. And I might have something later on in the afternoon. Hopefully. And probably some more music. I still gotta work on some more music. I think he said he's gonna send me another beat. Oh no, I forgot you already sent me that beat. You already sent me that beat. The beat. I forgot. I think I did a track on it, right? Unless I'm high, I'm tripping. Unless I'm tripping. I think I'm high. I'm too high. Ooh. Sorry to get up out here. Shout out to Jordan. Shout out to Doogie. Shout out to Doogie. Shout out to Two Wheels. And this is Theoretical Tuesday. The 7 theories that drove motherfuckers crazy. But listen to all that and grabbing my theory, of what the universe could be. One thing I can say that is true. The universe is being hidden from us by the motherfuckers in power. And all these crazy 7 theories, it's fucking crazy, and it puts a negative stigma on trying to look it up. But you look it up with a cool mind, clear head, and just have the excitement for exploring the universe and exploring self, you would enjoy this shit. I love this shit. But I see why people went crazy. And they devoted their lives to this. So it's like, yo, maybe using all they shit, we can probably come to our conclusion. It still leads to infinite consciousness, infinite awareness. But when it comes to the universe, I still have a question. How can non-solid things create a fucking solid world? Protons, electrons, neutrons, neurons. It's like they're not solid. How the fuck does these atoms, molecules that are not solid, create a solid world? What is truly consciousness? Because some people have a theory that we are perceiving consciousness right now. All of our brains are in sync to see the same bullshit. And we made it real with our brain. I see why motherfuckers go crazy thinking that shit. You know, so it's like, yo. But my major question, how can non-solid things create a solid world? And if our brain is that powerful with that perception, I tried to perceive my mother getting off fucking crack so we can have a better life. That shit ain't fucking work. So I'm throwing that out the fucking window along with the bathtub and the kitchen sink. But, you know, going back to Rene Descartes, I think, therefore I am. If everything else around me is fake, at least I know I exist. My thoughts exist. These are me and my genuine thoughts. I think, therefore I am. So, when it comes to what is the universe, some people think we are a small little particle inside of a big ass brain somewhere. Like we are just like a molecule nucleus in somebody's fucking head. Come on now. Some cultures think we floating on a turtle. Some cultures believe that this planet collided with another one and created this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot because we got to deal with what NASA tell us, what cultures you fuck with or read about or believe in. But at the end of the day, it's still all theory, and most of the gods ain't real. So we have to really look deep within to find the truth. To me personally, you can either do a deep meditation, do some DMT or some ayahuasca, or probably like go to some type of motherfucking spiritual master to get you this motherfucking answers. Are like, I don't know what the fuck you got to do, but ain't nobody asking these questions. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. And like, plus the deeper questions is, who am I? What are we doing here? And where we go when we leave this bitch? Those are very important questions for the inner self. I think you can try to answer all the other shit after we find out the truth about ourselves. And then probably find out that we are the universe, the source, or whatever. And we just fucking trapped. But going back to reincarnation cycle, one of the theories saying the universe is in a reincarnation loop. That shit could possibly be. Out of all the 7 theories I heard, that one might be, that shit might be a little close. I see why I would go crazy if I was to study that one. Like, yo, we can't escape the reincarnation cycle because the universe can't escape it. That shit is scary. That shit's scary. And we could be alive and the universe could die and we are casualties of a fucking war. I mean, no, not casualties of war. We're going to be killed in action because the universe just decided to just fucking blow up, you know? And then get reincarnated. I'm a target. Well, got Kendrick in that shit gonna be some bullshit. Yep. If the trap is our trap, that we don't know it's a trap built by us. Now that's another theory. And it's logical. And it goes back to what they said, that the humans sold us out to the aliens. And there's probably intergalactic space talks about harvesting our fucking planet and organs and shit. Going back, we built our prison. But the so-called alien human treaty goes, we get to experiment on them and they get to experiment on us. And there's some more shit involved with technology. We're giving technology, but at the same time, we're being spoon-fed it. So meaning the technology that these motherfuckers are getting is probably technology to kill motherfuckers. Because we have the technology to have a utopia. You know, we have the science to motherfucking cure all diseases. You know? But we got Dr. Sebi shit. His shit worked way before we even knew about Big Pharma. So, but like when it comes to tech, I'm talking about tech when it comes to, I think tech should be used for factory, entertainment. You know, I think that's it. It shouldn't be in the lives of motherfuckers. But I think I just saw some shit. They rolled out some AI robots in the hospitals now. They got the first doctors. I think this shit was in Texas. Let me know. Y'all might have to Google it and make sure it don't say AI overview. But Google's been taken over by AI, so it's gonna say the AI overview. Yes, there are doctors. There are robot doctors getting started. And y'all remember y'all remember what I was saying? The first doctor that does surgery and it fucks up, who do you blame for that? Who do you blame for that? When blood squirt all over the motherfucking surgeons and just kill the patient on the motherfucking hospital bed? Who they gonna blame for that? Because like they already laid it out in front of us. Like this is why I don't mind saying I'm gonna kill every evil motherfucker out there. Because they're telling us we about to motherfucker put the robots in the hospital. We're gonna help out the elderly. We're gonna poison the sky. We're gonna put mirrors in space. It's like they're telling us what they're gonna do to us. So I'm gonna say what I'm gonna do to them. No fear. You need to plan offline. No, the fuck. I don't want to motherfucker start a revolution. Okay, all my revolutionaries, find someone that think like you, put together a 4 to 6 man team, take down power structures every major city and state in the fucking world. Take back your fucking land. I want you to gain your courage. I already know what it is. Y'all root for the motherfucking revolutionaries in the movie. Nigga, root for me now. No, I don't want to do it because someone ain't gonna see me. I don't want to do it because, you know, I'm scared. All I gotta do is come over here and just say, fuck the government. If you ain't well, you might be good for something else, the revolution. But I do feel gonna need you. You shit like a doctor, you a revolutionary. Guess what? Something happened to one of us in the battlefield. Might get cut, might get shot. We're gonna need you to take the bullet out. You feel me? We need some good food. You might be a cook and you do the revolution. Cook us some grub. You know? Yep. It's the something in us that cure all diseases. No, yeah. God damn, it don't matter if I'm in the middle of the night. Yeah, I know they cut me up. Yeah. Yep. I must be talking some real shit. They fuck with me in the middle of the night. They usually don't do none of this shit in Detroit after dark in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh yeah. Like I said, the powers that shouldn't be got motherfucking swing shifts. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that gotta go to sleep. Those motherfuckers got swing shifts all night watching us and fucking with our. But it's all good. It's all good though. And it made me want to go on my thought. It took me out my thought. I think they know how the universe operates, and we're not being told. That's the truth. That's what I do know. You may not know nothing about the universe, but I know one thing. They're hiding the truth from us. And just like how crazy these theories were, that Joe motherfucker's crazy because of what's devastating about these theories, no telling what the truth is. No telling what the truth is. Space could be a blanket. And if the blanket is uncovered, we'll probably see our real enemy. Or we'll probably see something that we don't want to see. Something that's, I can't say indescribable. Because I thought I saw everything on this planet. I think I have, but I know I haven't. We haven't explored the whole sea. We haven't explored all the canyons and the forests and shit. No telling what's out here on this planet. We haven't motherfucking fully discovered this whole planet, and we want to go out there in space. That's the crazy shit. We want to go to other planets, but we ain't healed this one. That's the shit that pisses me off. This lets me know that something crazy bad got to be out there. Or, no, not necessarily. Because if I look at it from this perspective of motherfuckers running to their bunkers and motherfuckers running to other planets, what if they fuck this planet up to the point beyond belief and they, we got to get up because the oxygen level is about to be fucked up in the next 2 years. And they're probably running because they know they're about to get their asses killed. The world is going to fucking eat the rich. And it's like, fuck it. Think about it from this perspective. Y'all want to go to other planets so bad. What if y'all giving yourselves away? Y'all real fucking aliens. Y'all want to get the fuck up out of here because y'all know y'all fucked up the planet. And y'all can have all the technology in the world, laser weapons and swords, but it's still too many of us. It's still too many of us. We'll fuck these aliens up. Shout out to Low Key when he asked the question, what will They Live Part 2 be? What would They Live Part 2 be? I was like, shit, us killing the fucking aliens, because at the end of Part 1, the truth got revealed. The motherfucker was at the bar looking at the TV, and the nigga was looking at that motherfucker. I would have bust that nigga upside his head with a fucking whiskey bottle, Jack Daniels style. I would Jack Daniel the shit out this alien next to me. This motherfucker just sacrificed his motherfucking self for us to see this. Oh yeah, and they killed Keith David. So that means like what? But like even before that, when it was like we got one that can see, and everybody was after him, y'all mind killing us? Murk all these aliens. Murk all these aliens. That'll be Part 2. Part 2, it'll be an all-out war. And like it'll be somebody like, I guess I fought the war with the aliens on that day. And then they might try to do some type of love story with an alien female. They're like, I'm not down with the team over there. It's like, oh, bitch, you still an alien, though. Or you know how the Hollywood do it. They're gonna make the motherfuckers fall in love with the alien and shit like that. Shit would be fucked up. But that's Part 2, the war. The question is, do we win? That's the real question. They got the tech. But in the movie, if we can go with how the movie is, they was using conventional weapons. They was blending in with humans. They ain't showed them transforming to their motherfucking alien form and they had laser guns and armor. No. They're infiltrators. So this is how you know we gonna win. You feel me? But if they were to go into their motherfucking nasty ass alien form and they got armor and laser weapons and swords, oh yeah, we're all dead. Oh, yep, they found out the aliens here. Time to kill them all. Nigga, we're fucking dead. So, I'd rather have the Terminator future where we have a goddamn chance Because we created those robots. We can motherfucking delete their ass. But these aliens. But it'll be a war though. You know, like it may not be like the scenario that I said, and it may not be that funny, but it'll definitely be a war. Like if they try to make a They Live too. And a motherfucker should be smart. Don't make a They Live at all. At all. But if they do a They Live too, it got to be started over. They got to start it over, put it on another motherfucking Earth or some shit, or make it. I don't know. I don't think they can do it. The They Live is a one-off movie. They can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do it. They can't. They can't. Because I know movies, and it's like once you have a good beginning, middle, and end, you don't need nothing after. Without sacrifice, there could be no victory. The motherfucker sacrificed himself for the world to see. Part 2 is in our minds. It's something they, they know we got to know but don't have. That's why they're hiding. Yeah. Yep. And another perspective is, I just thought about this. Maybe they trying to cover up the way out. And this is really a fucking prison. What if they're covering up the way out? And that shit we call space is like a fucking sheet covered above our eyes. You know, that's another little theory, but shit. But let me get up out of here, dog. I've been here way too long. I'm supposed to be asleep. It is 3:09 in Detroit. It's 8:09 in the UK. All day, 3:09 in Jersey and Georgia. 12:10 in Cali. 2:10 in Chicago. 9:10 in Netherlands and Sweden. And shout out to everybody, y'all respective time zones. About to get up out of here. Oh yeah, you can catch me on X. I'm on X now. You know, they got rid of my X account, so I was like, okay, I can't spit no truth over there. I'm just come back and be naughty. Y'all let bitches sell ass and titties, and okay, cool. I'm going to repost, and throw my videos over there. So catch me on next. We'll be getting naughty. First we get naughty, then I get a coffee. For the ladies. Yeah, it's more like twata. Fuck a bunch of twats over there. But shit, it's not even called Twitter or X. They should call it Triple X, because everything I see over there is motherfucking bitches selling ass. I'm trying to go to some motherfucking news, and ain't really too much. It's more memes than anything. Somebody just posted 50 Cent baby mama getting her cheeks clapped and Diddy in the background. Like, I'm like, how the fuck did he get 50 Cent baby mama getting her cheeks clapped from jail? Who the fuck put this video out here? I'm like, Twitter is fucking crazy. And I was glad I was gone for a minute. Like now that I came back and I'm seeing everything, I'm like, this is worse than it was when I left. Yeah, old video. Diddy, the trial like Diddy was paying motherfuckers to smash bitches, right? He got a fucking video of 50 Cent baby mama getting clapped. Like, what the fuck? I know. How the fuck did he do this from jail? Who the fuck? Y'all can go on X right now and see that shit. Type it in. 50 Cent baby mama Soon as you put the word 50, it's gonna finish the rest of the sentence for you, like 50 Cent baby mama. I'm like, what the fuck going on over here on Twitter? And all that Trump shit is fucking crazy. The motherfucking Elon shit is fucking crazy. And you know, the anime shit is fucking wild. They oh my god, they fucking wild with the anime. You know, when it comes to the controversy, surrounding it, you know, like they really cracking down on that shit, you know, for no reason. But like it's only because the West over here, we're making everything politically and gay. Anime is where it's at. They got good storyline dialogue, and the females is the extra eye candy and fan service. Bam, we getting everything when it comes to anime. So it's like, yo, they making money. The only thing that's still making money over here is Batman. That's the only thing making money over here. Batman, Spider-Man, and you know, that's it. That's it. And it ain't just one Batman comic, it's a lot of Batman comics. So it's like, yo, Batman is keeping the West alive when it comes to entertainment. But after I put down the Batman book, I'm about to motherfucker read the anime. Nope. You said that's crazy. You said he about to look it up. You stupid. Yeah, man. 50 Cent baby mama, dog. Shit, wow. But like everything else is just bitches selling ass. And like Instagram, you know, I try to make sure I set it up where I can, you motherfucker, like see all the motherfucking truth shit. You know what I'm saying? And all the facts and all the crazy funny memes and shit. But outside of that, it's bitches shaking ass, selling ass. It's like, so as you hit search feed, it's just ass and titties. Like, what the fuck? Can a nigga find something concerning spirituality, please? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. But I barely be on Instagram because, you know, I can't go live on that bitch on both of my channels. And plus, I ain't really been over there. I ain't been on Facebook. I forgot like when the last time I was on Instagram. But I know the last time I was on Instagram, it's the motherfucking same shit. Damn, I wish it was Young Miami leak. Man, X is fucking crazy. But you could probably type the shit in Google, you might come across something. But I did want to go back to TikTok because they got rid of 6 of my TikToks. I'm like, nigga, I'm not about to make a 7th one. And they got rid of my X. I just got back on X. And it's been, I think, almost a year since they got rid of me. Almost a year, I think. You know, but just try to, you know, like bring, you know, try to bring another audience over here, you know, that fucks with either the anime or the news or music. That was another reason why I was motherfucking fucking with Twitter. But, you know, it was like, it's like when they kept on fucking with my fucking channel when I'm putting out truth, it's like, how the fuck I'm gonna bring a new audience over here if they're gonna fuck with me? So it's like, fuck it. Now that I'm back just showing my music and doing some reposts and telling motherfuckers, yo, come to my YouTube page, it's the same name. Hurricane JW, on X, holla. You know, I'm just doing reposts and posting my videos. And I just posted my videos. Now they're honing me on motherfucking on the upload. You know, but I think motherfucking X is powerful. Like, it's a powerful app. It's the truth that I want to hear. Right. Right. So it's like, okay, yup. But I'm gonna mainly be on YouTube. I was about to leave this shit. Thanks to Vanta, I'm still here. Because I'm about to let this shit go. Because I wasn't mad about me being fucked with. It's like, you know, fuck me. It's the truth. It's like y'all getting rid of the fucking truth. Y'all suppressing the truth. Y'all blocking the truth. The truth needs to be heard. Like, you know, like it's It's like, y'all, all right, y'all don't want to hear the truth? Okay, I'm about to go, I'm about to rest, and I'm about to come back, and I'm about to start the revolution. Much love to Foxy Moon. Shouts out to Foxy Moon, my oracle. You already know what it is. Shouts out to Gotham City. I know y'all won the championship. I hope everything ain't burnt the fuck down. We have to call Batman to save every fucking body. But you still cool. Like if you here, Gotham City is all right. If you right here right now, Gotham City is good. You know, we got a good night. Because I heard y'all won. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. But I know change gonna come. Y'all should give Spike Lee a ring. That nigga been there for 80 years. Loyal fan. Someone give Spike Lee a ring. 53 years. Yeah. It's been a long time coming, but I know. That's how I saw the Knicks play. What was his name? Who was on the Knicks? He had like a square head. He had like a square head and a hot top. Was it Patrick Ewing or some shit? That's the last time I watched the Knicks. Oh man. That was a long fucking time ago. Yeah, Patrick Ewing. Back when Charles Barkley was beating niggas' asses on the court. Back when I was like, yo, Charles Barkley was a whole ass nigga. I'm like, nigga, you trying to fight Shaq? What? Out here spitting on people, fighting motherfuckers. Phoenix Suns. Man, I remember when Kobe first came in the game. But before Kobe, it was Eddie Jones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody was rolling with Jordan. I'm like, Jordan, cool. Yeah, all right. But everybody's screaming Jordan. I need to find me a player. It was Eddie Jones for a minute. And then Kobe popped up. I was like, oh shit. This motherfucking cold. You know, and I heard people talk about Allen Iverson too, because Allen Iverson was before Kobe, right? Anybody know it or not? Like a year before. So, you know, like the motherfuckers called him the answer for a reason. Iverson was a beast. Iverson was a fucking beast. Like I've been talking about basketball and shit. Old school. Maybe want to watch an ESPN classic. The 76ers versus the LA Lakers. 2000, 2001, some shit like that. Woo, that was a good ass championship. That was a good ass fucking championship. And then we swept the Lakers. That was great also. Detroit. That was fun. And plus, I was born when the Detroit Bad Boys won. So, like, I was born, like, when we won the championship. And I was born in the era of Public Enemy and NWA at the same time. So, like, you wonder why I'm so, I guess, like, conscious gangster rap, you know, like when I spit. But yeah, it's been a minute. Funny is, I'm not even a Knicks fan. I'm just happy for the city. Yeah, you know, you feel me? You feel me? That was awesome because even, you know, I wasn't a fan of my fucking team either. Because I fucks with Kobe. So it was like seeing Kobe go against Detroit. I'm like, shit, I got a root for the home team on this one, Kobe. I'm sorry, bro. And real shit, I was so focused on my music, focused on games and girls. I ain't even know that we made it to the finals until motherfucker said something. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Detroit made it to the finals? Oh shit, let me keep my eye on this. And then kept my eye on this shit. Watched all the games. I'm like, oh man, the fucking projects lit the fuck up that night. Downtown was lit. It was fucking awesome. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. But let me get up out of here, man. I was supposed to have been up out of here a long time ago. He said, people mad I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan and Pittsburgh Penguins fan in New York. They was mad at me too. Because I fucks with the Steelers. You know, not too much with the Penguins. I fuck with the Red Wings on that because the Red Wings is the shit. When it comes to hockey, we make it to the motherfucking playoffs like over like 30, 40 times. And I think we had like back-to-back championships a couple times. I'm like, shit, go Red Wings. We fucking people up. They call it hockey town for a reason. Hockey town. But definitely Pittsburgh Steelers. But yeah. yeah, the Red Wings no joke. We be on it. We be on it. Hockey town. And but yeah, you know, like we got the same type of style, Foxy. It was like after Roethlisberger left, we ain't fuck with Steelers no more. I was like, come on, man. I got rid of Roethlisberger. I'm done. You should never went through that controversy, Mr. Burger. That controversy fucked him up. Like, dang. No, I retired too, yeah. Can you see your comment? YouTube be tripping. All right, oh shit. What the fuck YouTube do, Jordan? What did YouTube do? Oh yeah, 2004 was a great year for y'all, Detroit, M and Ben Wallace. Hell yeah. Yep. And we had anger management tour that the year before, or probably that same year. Because like Eminem was down here. He did an anger management tour. Linkin Park was down here doing they motherfucking Meteora shit. They just dropped their motherfucking album. That shit was fucking fire. Mind you, like, I'm in the projects. The stadium is like right across the bridge. It ain't even too far. We can walk to it, but like we can hear everything popping from the stadium. If I'm not mistaken, I think Ja Rule, Mary J. Blige, and some other motherfuckers came down there too. They rocked that bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, y'all, was your favorite player? Okay. Was that the kind you want me to see or the other one? You said like AI and Kobe came out the same year, 96. Okay, same year? You sure? Because I saw AI first. But I probably saw AI first because it was a game. Or maybe I'm mixing up another motherfucker. I think I am. I am high. Yeah. Yeah, okay, became YouTube. Be on some crazy shit. Yeah. Kobe's on his bitch's first year. Yep. And he was on another motherfucking team. I forgot the name of it. Goddamn, it's been a minute. Goddamn, it's been a minute. I'm 38, so yeah, it's been a hot minute. Memory kind of vague a little bit, and I'm high. But shout out to everybody. What we talked about was the 7 theories of the universe that drove physicists crazy. Yeah, the golden years. I know, right? Golden years. But let me get up out of here. Shouts out to everybody. I would definitely probably be live later to talk about something else. I might talk about something maybe. I know I got to do some news, but I think I want to do something else that's deep. I want to do some more deep diving. Like probably on telepathy, probably have a telepathic Tuesday or something. Oh, you know, I want something deep to talk about. But the news, we're already gonna know what's in the news. Here's what's going on in the news right now. The fucking news is this.
Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
What the fuck?
Keep my name out your mouth.
The memes came out already. I'm talking about like as soon as he said that the AI Michelle Obama comes in the ring, like, get my name out your mouth. Already. They couldn't even wait. They couldn't even wait a day. They couldn't even wait a day before they put the fucking memes out. It's over. We got to hear like at least 3 weeks of this. And Trump with the Iran deal on the birthday. I got to look at some geometry and some gematria on this shit. Because this shit just can't just go that perfect. Got a UFC fight, birthday, and we signed a deal. What a good day, right? What a good nah. I need to look more into this and find out who lying. Or did somebody get fucking killed and replaced under our fucking nose and forced the motherfucker to sign? Did they do a black ops move and break into a nigga house and force this nigga to sign at gunpoint on some spec ops shit? Spec ops, black ops. Like, what the fuck happened? How did shit get passed? You know what I'm saying? The fuck going on? Now the strait is open. What? But there's some people saying that, yeah, the fucking deal went down, but Iran got what they want and we didn't get shit. And we lost the fucking war, which is going to trigger Professor Jang. It's like, I told you. I told you. U.S. was going to lose. And now we got to hear this motherfucker. I'm tired of this professor. I'm tired of this motherfucker. He's not even a professor. That shit crazy. And 50 not on it all. 30 years is my best ever. Word up. That's what's up. 50 in July. That's what's up. Shouts out. 50 is the new 30. That's what's up. 50 is the new 20. It's like, yeah. We're very mature. Yes, because I had to be, due to the fucking rough life I was living. I had to raise myself. Learn from the OGs, the pimps and the players of the hood. You know, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. That's what I took from them. You know, but then going through life, you know, I talked to counselors, you know, spiritual advisors, leaders, you know, and then my path. It was all me, just, you know, studying different religion, different cultures, and just taking truth from everything I read, applied to my life, and just act accordingly. You know, goal is try to be better than yesterday, you know, and try to learn and not take so much things as a loss, but a lesson, and maintain my courage and get ready to kill the government. I got a war to fight, and like when I step on that battlefield and when they see me, they can be like, yo, that's a revolutionary man right there. You know, and plus I already put in the work in the community. I gave back to the community, cleaned up the community. We had a whole team of teenagers called community change agents. I did shows for the children and the Head Start programs. I did shows for adults, showcases, open mics, hair shows, did protesters. I did it. I did it all. Now it's time for the revolution. My resume is complete now. You know, I did it all. And plus, I got to work on that documentary and show y'all what I was doing, because we still got the pictures and there's still some people still alive. And plus the community change agents, you know, like we got to contact release. You know, we got the original first 3 members. They grown up. And the cool thing about it is the parents trusted us. That was the biggest motherfucking shit. The parents trusted us. We had at least like over 20 teenagers. Gave them free studio time if they bring in good progress reports and port cards. And it was like, bet it up, forced them to motherfucking go learn. Like, shit, I'm gonna get my free studio time. What's 6 times 7? Yep, that documentary about to be lit. Documentary about to be lit. Y'all know when I'm at the end, when I hit y'all up. When I hit y'all up, that's when I'll be like, yo, make a short little video, shoot it to my email of y'all first impression when y'all heard my music or heard me on the panel, and you know, say some short words here or there. That's when y'all know that I'm almost finished. I gotta come to y'all. You feel me? But let me get up out of here, man. Roll up this other last blunt. Okay, yep, I got one blunt left. Like I said, last blunt on the last blunt. But yeah, but this is officially the last blunt because I ain't going back to the store, the gas station. It's 333, 333, 369. Yup. June 1, 771. Park wherever, that's what's up. 16, 17, 333. You already know. You keep on talking about 3 o'clock is the witching hour. 3 o'clock is the is the switching hour. Like, girl, you better switch positions. Like, shit. Release the inner succubus. But I heard it was 12. Then I heard it was 3. Which is the witching hour? Because I think it's 3. And the crazy shit is I used to wake up 3:30 every fucking day for like a month straight before. I'm like, it's something significant about this number. Well, I always keep on waking up at 3:30 or 3 o'clock. Yep. Like roll over. Right. That's the sleeping part. But you know me. It's Detroit After Dark. We get naughty. but I'm doing the other lie. That's for Detroit After Dark. That's for Detroit After Dark. That's for Detroit After Dark. I made my song ideas and manifest at these times, to be honest. That's what's up. That's what's up. I pull all-nighters. I pull all-nighters too sometimes. You know, like when I got that real burst of inspiration, I try to go till I burn out. I try to go till I burn out. Like, fuck it. I'm in the zone. Let me just keep going. But I think I'm down to like maybe 2 more songs. I think I got like 2 more songs left for the Hurricanes album. I want these last 2 songs to be hardcore. And I think Phenom sent me something. Oh no, those old original beats. Oh, I think I'm at 16 songs right now. I should stop there, but I feel that I need more. Because if I get 2 more, I could probably have a versus battle with the Rebellion album. It could be the Hurricane versus the Rebellion. That's if I do 2 more. It'll be 18 and 18. And I could be able to do a versus, and that'll be awesome. So yeah, I think I might do the last 2 songs and do a versus. So it'll be 18 tracks. Death Row double CD. You already know. Oh shit! Like I just got done doing a double album of the Breath of the Ancestors and the Wrath of the Ancestors. Make sure y'all check it out on YouTube. You know, you have the Breath of the Ancestors and the Wrath of the Ancestors. But before that, I did a 3-disc album: God of Wind, God of Fire, God of Storms. And I just did all that in less than motherfucking 6 months. This year. So it's like, woo-wee. Let's just say I got Tupac's work ethic times 10. Because after I did that, I dropped the Style Master and the Rebellion album, and I'm working on Hurricane. Count that up. That's like, what, 7? I'm a bad motherfucker. Tupac said it. Y'all kill him. Y'all ain't gonna want to see the next guy. The next guy ain't gonna show no remorse. Tupac said it. Is I'm the prophecy of Pac? Let me know. Somebody let me know. Thank you, Foxy. You the truth. That's why you the oracle. You already know. Yep. And I'm doing features for other people in the midst of me making these albums. I'm a bad motherfucker. I think me and Jordan got enough songs to make the motherfucking Midwest Southern Soul album. Yeah, there's all the songs we did together. Boop, album done. Midwest Southern Soul. That's what we're gonna call it. That bitch cold. But if you want to hear all my collaborations, I got a playlist called Hurricane Collabos or Hurricane Collaborations of all the people that I did features with, from Jordan, Live and Learn, Relentless. Some of the beats was from DJ Graves, so do constant feature. DJ Overtime, Jordan Brother, C City, and Low Key. You already know what it is. And the Water Style, because we was all on the track together. Me, Jordan, Low Key, and Water Style. So we got to throw Water Style name in it. We got to make another track together. We all got to make a track. And who else? And Charles and Sir Drop. Yep. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, now can't forget about Monkey Man too. And Cedo Boy. And 5150 and Bad Conduct. He just ain't put the song out yet. I cannot see you. I want to see you. I'm right there. That's not an AI picture. That's me. Oh yeah, Bearded still gotta drop his track. Shouts out to Bearded. I mean, he still gotta drop his verse. But hi, Ashanti Smith. You must be new. Welcome. We're just about to end this. I just got done talking about the 7 theories of the universe that drove physicists and people crazy. But maybe we could probably come up with our own theories of what the universe could be. You know, it was more like a deep dive. I'll be going live again soon, you know, to try to take some more deep dives, probably get telepathic. Yep. But that's me right there. I'm pointing at myself. Can I see you? I want to see you. Yep, you see me now. But shouts out to you, Ashanti. You got the name of the singer that's in the States. You see, my days are cool without you, but I'm drinking on the beer. And no, my heart can't take no more. I keep on smoking and drinking. I'm high like a motherfucker. But let me get up out of here, y'all. Shouts out to everybody. I might come back again if I find something deep on some telepathic shit, or maybe some more quantum physics shit, you know, might talk about it. Because I really fucks with this shit. You know, and outside of this, you know, probably some inner work and shadow work. You know, some mental work, you know. Because outside of revolutionary talk, I'll be doing this. You know, I'll be doing this. They're like, what the fuck you be on, okay? I be on trying to understand myself and understand the universe. But shouts out to everybody. I'm Marie over Ashanti though in my hell no, you crazy. Man, get that A Marie chick out of here. Oh, no. That's just one thing. Get this one thing out this motherfucker. Ashanti is better. She's better. Rain on me. Come on now. You don't know nothing about that. Sure know nothing about that. They came out at the same time. Ashanti was better though. A. Marie got bumped for Beyonce. Wait a minute. A. Marie got bumped for Beyonce and Ashanti. Yeah. Yeah, going on, A. Marie. Get on, Marguerite. But I'm not gonna lie, like she's beautiful. Couple good songs, you know what I'm saying? But she wasn't killing Ashanti. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because like when I first seen her, mind you, I'm in high school. When these two come out. Beyonce, I wasn't even digging her. I was digging the other members of the group, and then they got rid of the other members of the group, and it was down to Michelle and Kelly. I'm like, oh, get the fuck out of here. Bootylicious was a good song, but that's it. But when it came to Ashanti, I was like, look at this thing, man. And when I saw A. Marie, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm in high school. I was like, when I saw the video for the first time, I was like, she need to put some clothes on. That's what I fucking said to myself. I was like, A. Marie need to put some clothes on singing this fucking song. It's just one thing that got me. Like, no, put some clothes on. Now, Ashanti, on the other hand, what would I be without my baby? She looked like a lady. But when she did the motherfucking BET performances and you get the close-up shot, I'm like, damn, she think like a motherfucker. Remember, I'm in high school, okay? I was in fucking high school. Yeah, she got some nice legs. Hell yeah. That's like if I was motherfucking back in the day watching Tina Turner. I'm like, oh shit, look at those legs, man. Yeah, big wheels keep on turning. You goddamn right. Shit. Yep, look at the other day. Yep, A. Marie's still looking good. Ashanti put the biggest smile on Nelly's face. I never seen Nelly smile that hard since motherfucking Tip Drill when I was in high school. But it was understandable at the time why they couldn't really do their thing, because they both just coming in the game, blowing up, getting their careers off. So like it's a cool time for them to get together. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker put a baby in her immediately. Like, damn, Nelly, you couldn't wait, huh? No. Like, damn. I'm like, oh shit. Then he got back with Ashanti a year later. Damn. I was like, this nigga Nelly couldn't wait, bro. Bro, that was the first thing niggas was talking about. It was like, nigga, I never seen Nelly so happy. It's like, I never seen Nelly so happy. That shit was hilarious. Oh, man. Hurricane tripping on some Ashanti. She was banging. Because, look, it was A. Marie, it was Ashanti, it was Beyonce, it was a chick named Tweet. Could they try to replace Aaliyah? R.I.P. to Aaliyah. But they definitely try to replace Aaliyah. Then Sierra. Now I was like, woo, Sierra can dance her ass off. That's all I said. I was like, that was it. I was like, I'm still fucking with Ashanti to the very end. But that was it. That was it. Like, if there was somebody else I'm probably missing, I'm probably missing. But the hottest people was Destiny's Child, Beyonce the Star, blah, blah, blah. A. Marie popped up, Tweet popped up, Ashanti popped up. It was another chick. I forgot. Oh my God, I forgot her name. She was cold, but like she wasn't part of this genre. She was on Neo Soul though. Because I was also over there on Neo Soul listening to Music Soul Child, Guapale, India Ari. I was like, man, this is the greatest time for music. Listening to rock, Linkin Park, Green Day, 3 Days Grace, Sum 41, Yellow Card. I was like, man, let's go. Maxwell is the man. But I remember hearing Maxwell since the 90s. He a legend. I put him up there with Brian McKnight. You know, Maxwell, Brian McKnight, dog-ass solo stars. Who else was popping on that solo shit? Maxwell, Brian McKnight. We already know the R. Kelly, the man. We ain't even gonna even mention R. Kelly in this. He the popper in R&B. Somebody, everybody else. Because man, anybody know that now, man, they know R. Kelly is the king. Pretty wings, those pretty wings. I need some chicken wings. All right. Let me stop. But Maxwell used to kill it. Maxwell used to kill that shit. Maxwell used to fucking really. Maxwell used to come to Detroit and sell the fuck out like a motherfucker. Yeah. Don't get me started on the Pied Piper. Right. Right, when it comes to solo, He the Truth. I'll probably number 2. Yeah, my God. When did Peabo Bryson fizzle out? I give Peabo Bryson his props. I want to put him next to motherfucking Kales. But nah. R. Kelly, Johnny Gill, Peabo Bryson, Maxwell, Brian McKnight. Top 5 solo. Oh, fuck. No. Gerald Levert. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta rearrange the list. R. Kelly, Gerald Levert, Johnny Gill, Maxwell, Brian McKnight. I forgot about Gerald Levert. That motherfucker is a beast. R.I.P. Oh yeah, Pip Ross up there with Luther. Yeah, can't forget about Luther, but we got to separate Luther. Who's the best Luther? Big Luther or skinny Luther? Fat Luther or skinny Luther? Like real shit, I can't decide who. I still never could. I still never could do it. Because I love all that motherfucking nigga music. But that Here and Now is my shit though. I fucks with that Here and Now. That's my shit forever. So yeah. So I think that's skinny Luther, right? All the Luther, stop playing. He said all the Luthers. Got big Luther, skinny Luther, old Luther. Still kill that shit. He still killed it. I listened to him all the way up into his last album. Real shit. But goddamn, I'm supposed to be up the fuck up out of here. But fuck it. The motherfucking best groups of all time. In the 90s. Shit. Jodeci, Drew Hill. I'll throw New Edition on there for Jordan, you know, because in the 90s they grabbed Johnny Gill ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was all day. It was Silk, Drew Hill, Jodeci, Boys to Men. And I'll throw New Edition on there. 112. And that was it. I'll leave when you leave. Right. All right, let me get up out of here. I was supposed to be going hours ago. KD's his glasses. He can't even see it in my comments. Yeah, you damn right I need my fucking glasses. Kim over Brian McKnight. Now, I fucks with Kim because he's from Detroit and I have a bias a little bit. You know, but Kim over Brian McKnight, nah. And yo, don't get me wrong. I fucks with Kim. He started off homeless in Detroit, Cass Corridor, and he got signed out of nowhere. And he just blew up and let me know that, man, you can be at the lowest of the low and still motherfucking make it. So it's, you know, I fucks with Kim. But his voice, you know, He don't have different style ranges like Brian McKnight do. You know, like Kim got maybe like, I guess probably say 2, possibly 3 unique singing styles, but Brian McKnight is, you know, like he's off the charts with it. Started off in church, playing the instruments, playing the piano and shit, and the motherfucker singing, you know, it's, you know, but at the same time, they both kind of got like a similar genre of the vibe. I put Seal in a category too. Seal is a motherfucking bad motherfucker, you know. But you know what? That'll be a good versus though on some real shit. Kim versus Brian McKnight. That won't be a bad versus. Oh yeah, Mint Condition. Oh man. Now you're going all the way back. now you're taking me back. I forgot about Mint Condition. And oh my fucking God. What's the name of that group? What's the name of that group? Oh, what's the name of that group? Immature. They was out, but like they was young motherfuckers on the come up. But there was other motherfuckers that was kind of like them, but better than Immature. What's the name of that fucking group? It was some young cats that was killing it. I don't want to call them one-hit wonders, but like, yeah, there was one-hit wonders. Yeah, come on. You already know Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers. But I don't even want to debate who was the best in that era. They all was fucking cold. They all had to fucking bring it. Oh yeah, Jagged Edge is the last greatest motherfucking singer group of all time. I just got done doing 2 parodies of their music. Yo, I got a parody of I Gotta Be, and I got a parody of The Promise. Just go to my parody playlist or just go to my videos and see it. Yeah, I got a parody of that shit. I had to. They're the last great singing group of my era because I was in high school when they came out. You know, and after them, it was some it was like a group that Diddy made, Day 26, and it was Pretty Ricky, what the fuck, and a whole bunch of experiments. Jagged Edge was the last to me personally, last great group, and I was in high school. Mind you, I'm in high school, so like this is the early 2000s. I think like the last Jagged Edge album I heard was like what, like 04, 05. Your favorite music era was 70s and 80s. All right, when it comes to the group, I mean, no. I mean, like when it comes to, I'm gonna have to separate myself in generations because I have to do some study on this. The 70s had the dog ass funk era. No one ain't know what to fucking do with it. The 80s was wild also. You got funk and rock. If I was to put myself in that shit. Oh yeah, that would have been fun. But if I could choose my favorite era, it'll probably be the 90s. I'm gonna have to go to 90s. Like, I would love to have been in the 80s. So yeah, so 80s and 90s, early 2000s. But if I was to just pick 2, it'd be just 80s and 90s. But I can go back to the 50s and see this was some doo wop. Go back to the blues with it also. Yo, you already know. And I'm only picking one person. Fuck it, I'll pick 2. James Brown and Cab Calloway. That's it. No, shit. No. As much as I hate to say it, I gotta say Little Richard. Man. As much as I hate to say it, that motherfucker. Whoo. and Ray Charles. Ray Charles, Little Richard, James Brown, Cab Calloway. That's it. Motherfuckers better pay homage to Little Richard as much they don't want to. They got to. They got to. And even Little Richard said, hey, y'all got to acknowledge him. Y'all got to acknowledge him. Y'all talk about y'all ain't had no representation. Little Richard's the best representation of y'all LGBTQ community. That motherfucker changed the genre. Like what? Chuck Berry. Yep, Chuck Berry. Yep. You already know. Yep. Mm-hmm. Can't forget about him. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jackie Wilson. Cat was in the 20s. Goddamn. Damn, how the fuck I mix up timelines like that? It was in the 50s. Oh, I forgot Cal Calloway was in the 20s. I guess he the originator of this shit. Like, yo. And BB King. Yeah, BB King in this bitch. Fuck it. Yup, Jackie was definitely the truth. Yup, the Nicholas brothers. I feel like drinking some Christian brothers right now. I don't got no shit. I had Christian brothers in a minute. It's been a minute since some Christian brothers. But let me get up out of here. We at the 2-hour, 3-minute mark. Shouts out to everybody. You love try their dance moves. Michael Jackson made me want to dance. I couldn't dance for shit, but I know when I was young, I swear to God, I knew all his moves. As I look back at myself in the third person, seeing myself dance in the past, like, nope, I was so off, but my heart was in it. I ain't learned real Michael Jackson dance moves until I bought the Michael Jackson Experience on the Xbox 360 with the Kinect, where I have to do his dance moves. That shit was fucking awesome. Me and my daughter used to play that shit all the time, and we played Michael Jackson Experience, Dance Central 1 and 2. But Michael Jackson Experience, you sweat on the first song. Michael Jackson wasn't playing. Michael Jackson wasn't playing. You got to hit those fucking moves. Ooh-wee. And plus, it's a workout too. It's a workout like a motherfucker, and I love it. And plus, what I love about the Dance Central games and the other dance games, if you got workout mode on it, it show all the calories you burning and shit while you're doing your dance moves. So I was like, bet this shit up. I loved it because I was motherfucking in the process of losing weight. I used to be motherfucking a lot, motherfucking, let's just say, Homer Simpson in this bitch. Now y'all see me, I can put on a nice ass suit now. Like, hey. You already know. Michael days before he died. Yo, on his worst day was better than any move. Try to tell, right? Yo. You said you ain't either dance game. You wanted to dance like him. That's what's up. Should have bought the game to test that theory. That game's still out. I think you can buy Xbox 360 for like $60 on Amazon. You can buy the Kinect, it's separate. You can probably get that for about 20 or 30 and get that Michael Jackson Experience and test that theory. But I tell you this before you get it, before you pick the song, all right? Before you pick the song, I'm just going to say it. Go train first. Go to the Michael Jackson school first. It's the first thing you do. You play the Michael Jackson Experience. You go to the Michael Jackson school and go through your motherfucking, it's going to be like a tutorial list for you. Because Michael Jackson ain't playing. Okay, when you play that game, it's gonna scan your whole fucking body. Okay, you got to be inside of the camera. It's gonna scan your whole body, and you got to match the moves that's on that screen. Okay, come on now. You know I studied this band. Yeah, I know. But I thought I did too. I bought that fucking game and I realized, holy shit, I am not Michael Jackson. I can't breathe. Do not remember the time song? Oh shit. So I'm talking about when I first got it, man. That shit made me break the biggest sweat ever on the first song. I was like, bet it up. But like real shit, like it's just a fun game. It's a fun game to play. And plus, it was a good memory of, Michael Jackson and shit. I think I gave it to my daughter. Yep. Okay, the game was easy work, bro. When I played it at my cousin's house, it was easy work back in the day. Or really, which song you play? Because the difficulty levels is on the songs. If you play at the higher difficulty level Michael Jackson songs, then you're good. I give you a thumbs up. But I still need to see proof. Show me the picture, because like at the end of every Michael Jackson song, they take a picture of you and they put your stars under you. So show me the 5 stars you had under those songs. But chances are this is a minute ago. As a matter of fact, I might just motherfucker go buy that bitch again just to do it. You did Sunset Driver, Billie Jean, and another one. That's what's up. But the hardest songs are Remember the Time, Thriller, and it's another track. Oh man. Because like they're the longest songs and it's like more choreography in it. Because like y'all remember the choreography in Thriller, Remember the Time. That's why that shit is the hardest motherfucker tracks to do. Man. Yeah, long time ago. I figured that. Okay, I was that little while of brownies. Hell yeah. Because the first thing I played was Billie Jean. I was like, Billie Jean, my shit. He played Billie Jean first. I was like, oh shit. As soon as I was done, I fell right out on my bed. I was like, oh shit. But shout out to everybody. Much love, Foxy Bull. Shouts out to Jordan. And everybody else is gonna watch on the playback. I'll be live again. In a minute. I'm about to probably find something. Find something nice to record. God damn, it's 4:06. Jesus, I was talking for 2 hours. Thank y'all for giving me this burst of energy. But I did take a nap, so that's probably why I'm not tired. Because I fell asleep right after the live I did. I mean, not too late after, because I was still waiting on Jordan to go live, but I didn't get the notification. So then I watched something, and then I fucking dozed off. I think I was watching something on motherfucking the fuck was it? I was watching some shit about some tech, about some new motherfucking technology shit. Because I was looking for some products. And then I just fucking around and doze off because the shit was so fucking kind of fucking boring. But I was like, man, this shit. I fucking dozed off and I woke up. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, damn, real shit. I forgot, Jordan. I gotta watch that Disclosure Day. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch Disclosure Day. Because you said, like, when I watched, you said you wanted to do a review on it. So I think it should be the cool time to watch it. Oh shit. Wait a minute. No, I can't watch it. I don't got no fucking blunts. I gotta go out there and get some fucking blunts. 4 o'clock in the morning. This usually by the time I get up, I usually have to be to work at 6 sometimes. So this ain't no fucking thing. I can put my shoes on and get ready to grab some blunts, watch a movie. And then I'll let you know that I watched it. But I'm seeing so many motherfucking thumbnails of the shit being bad, I kind of don't want to watch it. But I want to watch it because whatever bad review they probably missing the point, or they're probably missing the plot, or it might be something that they missed that I could probably catch. Who knows? But if they dancing around the bullshit, I will cut it off. But no, I'm not gonna cut it off. I will watch that movie. I'm a movie buff. I gotta watch it. It's just like I'm just motherfucking compelled. Unless I gotta see something. Something gotta really, 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 really disturb me for me to just really truly walk away from the movie. Like otherwise, I'm a big movie motherfucking buff. I gotta do it. And plus, I think her name is Emily Blunt. You know, I guess she's the only eye candy of the movie. She's looking all sexy with the alien voice on the news. I'm like, she look kind of hot doing that. Like Hurricane, you stupid. That's Emily Blunt, motherfucker. She's hot. But but like real talk, everybody's saying it's bad, but like I don't see the numbers that come out yet on what it was. I just watched the Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling. That's a pretty good fucking movie. Real shit. That shit was a good movie. That shouts out to Ryan Gosling. That motherfucker can act. This shit made me feel like I was watching 2001: A Space Odyssey mixed with Interstellar, mixed with E.T. You know, it was pretty fucking good. You know, it's dialogue heavy, so you know if you're not into dialogue heavy movies or space talk or tech talk, or you might not dig it, but it's visual perfection. It's have a great musical score. There's maybe 2 musical scores I didn't like, but great musical score. Because if you got a dialogue heavy movie, you better have a dog ass musical score to carry those words. You feel me? So this is how you know I'm a movie bugs. I'm talking about motherfucking shit like this. Can't look at the comments. K5 says she wants us to hop on a pan later. Okay. Save it live for 12. If that's cool. Okay. All right. He said 12. That's what's up. Bet it up. All right. Said we should do a live together and talk the metaphysical talk. Okay. That'll be awesome. That would be awesome. Bet. Thank you, Jordan. Be like, hey, look at the goddamn comments. All right, you said 12. 12 sound cool. 12 sound cool. Yep. I think Vanta get off of work around 12. I just tell her to hop up over here to the Foxy Moon. I know she's gonna come back and immediately watch this live. I'm gonna be like, watch it all the way up until I stop, because I'm gonna be talking for an extra hour and 14 minutes. She's like, I'll watch the rest later. I've been here too long. But it's all good. It's part of the engagement. But yep, I'll definitely hop on. I don't think I'm doing nothing tomorrow. I gotta probably go to run a couple more errands. I'll probably do that early in the morning. But I'll definitely be back before 12. You know it. Or Wednesday be better. Today is tomorrow. In divine time, I shoot. I'm down for whatever time, either later on today or tomorrow, or part 1, part 2. It don't matter. I'm down for whatever. Yeah. Metaphysical talk. And besides, I don't think really nothing popping in the news anyway, because I think I covered enough. So yeah, I'm down for it. Yep. For 12 Eastern time. Wait, what time is it over there? It should be 4:13. If it's 4:13, then okay, cool. We got the same time. So yep, I'm down for it. Yep, I'm high as hell, and I'm about to go out and grab some more blunts. Jesus. Detroit weather. Detroit weather. It's 59 degrees. Clear in Detroit. Throw on my hoodie. All right, catch y'all in a minute. Yep, 4:13. Bet it up. All right, cool. I guess we going live later. That's what's up. Now, I hope I don't end up falling asleep past the time. So like, I'm gonna motherfucker set my alarm. I'm gonna set me an alarm just in fucking case. But I catch y'all on the next one. Peace.